Hello, Cancers, and happy new moon to my Cancers. All right, Cancers, let's get into it. Let's set the tone for your reading. Happy new moon. We have a new moon in Pisces. All right, Pisces rules 12th house, and that's about service and sacrifice. So your dreams, daydreams, night dreams will probably become a lot clearer to you. Okay, so make sure you document. Make sure you journal, Cancers. We're going to get into your reading. I've already cleared the space, already prayed over your cards. Did an immediate return to sender of any dark magic, any hexes, anything, any kind of dark spell work being sent to you, Cancers. Talking to you wherever Cancer is in your birth chart. Wherever Cancer is in your birth chart, trying to help you to get to your true life's calling. 10th house, trying to help you get to your 10th house. Cancer obviously rules 4th house. And I know you all love being in the house, but source is trying to also help you to balance it out. A lot of you all already have it perfected down to a science to not leave your house unless there is a purpose to leave the house, unless you have somewhere that you have already planned on going, or if you need to go out to get some things. But of course, make your house your home. First and foremost, your physical body where your spirit is housed. So let's get into it. Happy new moon in Pisces. Let's get into it, Cancers. See what's in your cards. All right. All of my relationships are harmonious. That's right. Speaking into existence, all of my relationships are harmonious. All of them, not some of them. So that means that if you need to do some cleanup, if source is removing some energies from your life, you want to make sure you are allowing source to do what source needs to do so that all of your relationships are harmonious. Everything has a life cycle. Just like that last cycle has already closed out and we're in a new cycle. We're in a new phase within a new cycle. Everything has a life cycle. So make sure you're closing out your cycles in love. Agape love. All right? So to help you to get to your north node, your true life's calling faster. Okay? All right, let's see. All right, let's see what a number is, an angel number. 701, angelic company. You are being protected. Your angels see the struggle you are undergoing presently, and they want you to feel their loving presence supporting you. Call upon them to show themselves to you in signs and messages today, and in the love and compassion of those around you. So ask them to show you their love now and believe it when you see it. 7. So it looks like you're already winning. You've already closed out cycles. You've taken a risk to start this new endeavor, a new cycle, and so you're embarking on a new journey. So you are the initiator. This is 701. This would be the Chariot card. This would be the Fool card, upright, and then this would be the Magician card. So you're already winning already. So make sure whatever cycle source is closing out for you, any cycle that's closed when things have been revealed to you makes you feel some kind of way because you're closing out life cycles, right? Or you're allowing source to do it. And we had a full moon in your sign in January. Then we had a full moon in Leo. And both of you all are ruled by luminaries, the sun and the moon and the sun. You're ruled by the moon, they're ruled by the sun. And so everything is open. Everything is open. You are now know exactly what has been created, which you're creating. When you go into hermit mode, you have a lot of ideas. Hopefully you have written down that you're ready to implement. But this week, get your rest. Allow your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon to get some downloads. Anything that's negative that's coming to mind that's been revealed, any astral projecting into your space that you feel like there's negative thoughts, write them down, toss them into a burning bowl. Let's get into it. Cancers. Let's get right into it. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's in your cards for this week. Ooh, here we have 3 of Wands. Look at all of this expansion here. See this person, they have their foot firmly planted, and then this foot right here, they're about to take a leap of faith. I love it. So yeah, you're leaving behind any confusing energies in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You're leaving those energies behind. Anything that has caused you intentionally or unintentional confusion, lots of question marks over your head, like what? These cards jumping out. Yeah. while you were in hermit mode, right? Like I said, confusion, right? So confusion, disorganized mind in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You all are comfortable in this space in the hermit mode. But again, like I said, you are the one that's initiating change. Your angels have downloaded some things into your spirit, and you will see the physical evidence of those things at some point or another. So, all right. So yes, all of my relationships are harmonious. All of my relationships are harmonious, right? This is a good book too, The Power of Awareness, Unlocking the Law of Attraction. What you don't want to attract is more confusion, right? So you want to keep that energy out there, out there. That's right. Okay. Yep. So I see you working. I see you working. I also see you working on yourself to stay away from certain subject matter, talking about, engaging in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Now the source has made you aware of some things. Here we have the Devil card. Yeah, the Devil card. Devil card connects us with enslaved to obsession, lust, restrictions. So while you were creating something, while you were in hermit mode, which is a very comfortable place for you all, Cancers, making your home, your house, your home, some of you all have started working out. This is really about where you're putting your energy, right? Where you're putting your energy, right? And so somebody is a hardworking person. So where you've been putting your energy. Other people may have created whatever they're creating in hermit mode has nothing to do with you if it does not align with where you are going. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. And so I see that you feel like you have a message that you feel like you have this whole new lease on life, right? So again, all of your energy should point in that direction. Right here, fire, the proper use of fire. Right? So the proper use of fire would be where you feel you're in spaces where you feel empowered, where you feel confident, where you feel strong-willed, like you want to be in those places, spaces and around those people, motivated, like a leader, mental clarity. So that's where everything is leading to. And speaking of auric layer for fire, you don't want energies 3 to 8 inches off of your physical body that's related to your solar plexus chakra. That's where all your mental processes are, your ideas, judgments. That's where the subconscious mind is. It'll reveal any self-limiting doubts. Doubts or limiting beliefs. So you don't even want to be in conversation with those energies at all. You want to only align with the frequencies that you're on right now. So this is a good thing. This is really, really good. So yeah, so there we go. I see you being successful. Yeah. Conversations that you're having with people are high vibrational. They're empowering. Looking at your cards here, they're willful. So you want to talk to certain people, versus when you see certain names pop up on your phone, you almost want to just kind of sort of be like, I don't know if I want to take that call or not. So your whole mindset in this new moon, and we're going to have this full moon that we're going to have is going to be a worm moon. So that's rebirth, right? So again, as we're going through these phases, I'm going to remind you, kind of walk you back. We had a wolf moon in January. We had a snow moon in February, right? And then we're going to have a full moon, worm moon in March. So yeah, so we'll talk a little bit more about that on the Patreon side, but here we go with this right here. So you're in angelic company as you're closing out cycles and you're getting downloads. Your motivation may not be the same as other people's motivation when they go into hermit mode, but that's what source is aligning you with. People who, what they do for 8 hours a day when they're in hermit mode, right? So here we have 8 of Pentacles here. So yeah, so you're feeling like you have this whole new lease on life, but you are definitely detaching from energies who you all are not motivated to do the same thing when you're in hermit mode. So let's see. Let me get some more information here. See on this card right here? Let me see. Yeah, this person has candles lit. This person has, it looks like bowls of herbs and maybe spices. They have plants here. This actually looks like an aloe vera plant, which is very healthy. They have books, feathers here, so somebody could be writing something. So somebody is using their time wisely behind closed doors. right? Somebody is using their time very wisely behind closed doors. So as downloads come in, make sure you open up your windows. If it's not something that aligns with where you see yourself going to your 10th house, your life's calling, if it does not align with your life's calling, that should not have any energy, any access to your space. All right? Yeah. Don't fall for the bait. Don't fall for the bait. There are two energies letting me know. This is 3 and 5 is 8. 8 is a karmic number. There are two energies that want you to fall for the bait. And this is what I was talking about, astral projecting, energies that are trying to project their energy into your, like by baiting you into a lower frequency. Keep your vibrations high. Just because, again, in hermit mode, this right here, this looks like an infinity symbol. There are two energies that's caught in a karmic cycle. Right now they're caught in a karmic cycle. So the devil is crafty and very, very tricky. So at first you may not know who those energies are, but source is shining a light on some things through your memory, right? Through your memory, right? So one of the energies could have been someone that you were married to, possibly. Could have been one of the energies that you were married to in business or married to in love in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But yeah, the devil is really in the details here. Devil is in the details. Yeah. Here we have the Justice card. So you definitely could have two energies. You got to be real careful about this because this Justice card connects us with Venus. Venus is about to go retrograde. Yeah, Venus, the goddess of love, is a planet obviously, but the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics is going retrograde. And so there are going to be some people who are trying to pull on your energy because they want their life to be aesthetically more pleasing for them. But source is also going to remind you of what was done while you were in hermit mode from these energies to cause you mass confusion, right? Mass confusion. So yeah, light is being shown on. So in other words, looking at your cards here, if there was any energies while you were working hard, earning money, trying to grow your money, source is going to remind you of the energies that caused you to lose money. Okay, in lay terms, source is going to remind you of the energies that caused you to lose money, because I feel like somebody, 7 and 1 is 8. Like I said before, 8 is a karmic number because they're going through a transformation. They almost forced you all to pay attention. Like devil energy is really crafty. It sneaks up on you. You never know, like, wow, it just got like you got sucker punched. So source is saying where you are right now in hermit mode, you had a belief about something, but source is making something more evident by the day for you. Making the information more evident by the day. Yeah, so I definitely see you moving along from some energies that, like I said before, that try to make you responsible for something. These two karmics, they try to make you responsible for something, or at least they align themselves. They have that spirit of trying to make you aligned with something. So yeah, those energies, when I tell you right now, they're still trying to pull on your energy as if they really need you. You know, the in a lot of movies, the devil card, the devil energy, Cancer, which is your polarity sign. Capricorn is your polarity sign. You all keeping a high frequency, high vibration was able to send any kind of spell work back to you, Cancers. And so there are energies who really are pulling on your nurturing energy. They really need your nurturing energy. So those are phone calls, text messages, emails, those kind of things. And so source is saying, be aware. Like I said, be aware. The devil is very, very crafty. And the energy is now coming back to try to grow their money because they're the ones that's enslaved to some kind of obsession in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But source is saying to you, let's see, money is coming your way. Money is coming your way. And so source is saying, make sure these energies that cause you to lose money are not aware of any money coming your way. Any money coming your way. Make sure they are not aware of any money. I gotta say it because we learn by repetition. So please forgive me if somebody's like, you said that already, but I'm telling you, if you throw yourself back into that loop of helping energies out of the pit that they try to throw you into, Cancers, And some of them cause a significant financial loss for some of you all. And just because you all are very nurturing spirits, Source is saying to you, it's time to move it along. It's time to move it along. It should not keep taking. I mean, these energies cause somebody to experience a serious financial dip because they accepted money to hurt you. So you got big money coming across your path. You got big money coming across your path. So again, don't allow those energies to be pulling you down into something. These two karmics to pull you into anything. They already accepted money for something to cause a significant dip in your money. And so Source is saying you work too hard. These two energies, they work tirelessly in order for them to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. And in some cases, they did get a new lease. They did get a new lease, a new home, a new apartment, they were able to move because they caused a significant loss in your money, but they were paid to do so, Cancer. So Source is saying, wake up. These are family members. These are family members. They cause a significant dip in your resources. So don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't go back into something. And so that doesn't mean that you don't have to talk to certain people, but the power of awareness. The power of awareness. What you don't want to do is attract that same type of energy falling for the bait. Oh, I need money. I need this. My finances are not doing well. Because they're already in a karmic cycle. They're already in their cycle, right? So Source is saying, don't invite that energy back into your universe. So here we have the 7 of Wands here. Yeah. 7 of Wands here. Because these energies are still acting like they don't know what they did. They're still playing dumb. So I suggest you do the same. Act like you don't know what they did, but they're already experiencing some financial woes. This already happening. And you're listening to what they're telling you is how they experience financial woes. They're telling you that they're going through their karma. They're telling you that people are doing the same thing to them that they did to you. But do you think they're going to speak up and say, I have a confession. I want to say what I did to cause you financial ruin, or tried to cause you financial ruin? No. So say, you're just listening. They're telling you that they're going through the same thing that they did to you, Cancer. So like I said, okay. Yeah, but you have big money coming across your path. And so Source is saying, no matter what their financial situation is, because of what they did, Source is saying, one succumbed to passive and powerless behavior. The other one was egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. And because there's so much fire here, as confusing as something was for you, like I said, one was actually being bullied to do something, to make you responsible for something. One was being bullied. So they're still connected. They're still karmics. They are still karmic because they have something unresolved around money. That's something unresolved when really we are money, right? So knowing your worth and your value, you don't have to steal from other people or create or cause other people that kind of financial ruin or harm in order for, you to get money, right? So you're a hardworking, responsible person. They know it. And so these energies are really trying to somehow keep you attached to them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're lovers. Oh, wow. Okay, this is odd. So some kind of they're in some kind of a demonic bond of where it comes to lust, and they're tied to money. So yikes. That's all I can say. Let's move this along. So they're in some kind of a partnership, and they've made a decision. They've made a decision to be in some kind of very unhealthy demonic bond relationship. Like I said, they are enslaved to some kind of obsession, lust, and some kind of restriction. That's definitely something you don't want. Nope. Yeah. That's why these energies have such a bad temper, and they're trying to project that onto you as if you're the one that has a temper. But it's only because you may have been, like I said, 3 to 8 inches off of one or both of their physical bodies, meaning like you may have, these are family members who, like I said before, who you could have hugged, you could have talked to them, They could have like physical body. Like these are energies that, quite frankly, you don't need to invite to your house. I see somebody already moving. You're starting to, in your spirit, see that you're moving. You're already seeing that they don't need to have access to where you are. Yeah, they don't have any. They're in a demonic bond. Yikes. That's all I can say. So yeah, you've resolved something already in your spirit because you see things from a higher frequency now. That these energies will do anything literally for money, literally anything for money. And so it's the same. They're the ones that have a temper because they haven't resolved their lustful spirit in their, yeah. Okay, I didn't know the reading was going to take this kind of a turn, but okay, let's keep it high vibrational. Lord have mercy, let's keep it high vibrational. So yeah, they're definitely partners in crime. And your high priestess gifts, like I said before, you peep something. So high vibrational. So during this moon in Pisces, your psychic abilities are, I mean, if you really lie down and you really allow the downloads to come through. Like when you first wake up in the morning, you may have had a dream about something. You first wake up in the morning, and so it's just like you're getting downloads. Journal those downloads, and if it's something that you know you don't want to take with you throughout the day, source is saying write it down, toss it into a burning bowl, and release it. Because I do see someone moving, whether you're moving jobs, because the Lover's card connects us with partnerships in business, partnerships in love. So you can be having memories from people that you were in partnership at work. You know, people in partnership in your old job. So you can be having downloads there. In other words, clear space. As source is sending downloads to you, clear out space. Clear out space. Yep, clear out some space. Yeah, so somebody was definitely trying to make you responsible for having this temper, these two energies. Yeah, and so now the energies are reaching out to you via telepathy. And these are two karmics, right? Yeah. And so source is saying, yeah, you're not falling for whatever else is going on because you know somebody could have been bullied at the time. You're not falling back into some sort of ride or die mindset for these energies. And it's two of them. Yeah, so protect your water. Protect your water. Yeah, your ancestors are really watching over your legacy. Yeah, these energies, the reason why somebody is moving, and source is actually speeding up the process for you, because you have a partnership in business and partnership in, and that's what I'm saying. Like for some of you all, you moving a job, something is going to come real fast. I'm telling you, it's going to come real fast, like to a point where you could be on your job one day, you could have sent out resumes. Remember, Mercury is not retrograde. The only planet that's retrograde, is about to go retrograde, is Venus, and that's the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. So aesthetically, your life has an opportunity to look a lot better than it did in the past. And so source is moving you along and cleaning house and bringing things back to your memory about what was created when you were in hermit mode, and just the chaos and confusion something may have caused, and some energies trying to make it seem like they're trying to project something onto you to ruin your reputation, hence ruin your money, and have people watching you, post familiar spirits around you, watching you, creating some kind of chaos and confusion. But remember, your ancestors are also watching over your legacy as well. So yes, so this is a good thing. So yeah, so source is actually rewarding you. Like I said, the devil is in the details. These energies absolutely try to make you responsible for something. They try to make you responsible for something having to do with fire, trying to ruin your reputation. So yeah, so yeah. So here we have the three of there's definitely somebody who was a part of that team of having you watched. Yeah, having you watch. So now those energies, interesting. Those energies are trying to come. Like I said, this is right here. Now that you're not talking to certain people, the energies are frantically trying to reach out, because now their spell work has been sent back. Your money is actually growing. You're getting money. Your money is actually growing, and people are watching your money grow. But you also remember who was a part of a team in trying to burn your whatever you built down while you were in hermit mode. So yeah. So you know exactly who's responsible. So Source is saying to you, you have a new and exuberant love coming across your path. The energy doesn't need to know what's going on in your life. Like I said, you talk to them if you happen to talk to them. So this is like you act just as unknowingly as they act. The same way, just as unknowingly as they act. You know, they don't need to have access to your life at all. Source is speeding things up for you. So sit on your throne, carefully vet your thoughts. If you decide, because again, you may see these energies at family functions. You may see them, you know, while you're grocery shopping, if you used to work with them or whatever. You know, it's not you being fake or phony or anything like that. If they speak to you, you can speak to them. You don't have to be shady. None of those things. Just speak and keep it moving. Anything involving money or your career or what you're doing or what you got moving forward is off the table. Is off the table altogether. You're dealing with some energies who are absolutely money hungry. And so don't make yourselves a target. Yeah. So whatever anxiety you may have been having about someone is going to be moving on, because again, you're praying for those energies so that they don't have to be in a karmic relationship with themselves. So you're actually praying for energies who, I know this is going to sound odd, who did you wrong because they were being bullied. But Source is saying that's how you're taking the high road. And that is the reason why Source is increasing your wealth. You're praying for the one that was bullied to be able to detach from the bully, so that they'll have the financial resources in order for them to move on and get away from the bully. So you're praying for their financial situation to change. Yeah, and you'll see the physical evidence of it. You'll see the physical evidence of something. Yeah. Yeah, because you're dealing with, like I said before, two vain, vengeful, green with envy spirits, and they're caught in a karmic cycle. And somebody feels like they're walking on eggshells, and this is the one that was actually bullied. And so you're praying for that their financial situation changes, but it's only because of your prayers, not because you're physically giving them an opportunity to burn you again, if that makes any sense. You're just praying for them. That's it. Yeah. So you can get back to being responsible. So you can get back to doing the work that you've been doing responsibly. Yeah, those energies, they do things behind people's backs to try to ruin their reputation. But Source is saying you don't have to give it any energy whatsoever. You're just too high vibrational for that. Your high priestess gifts, these are your psychic gifts, can tell. This is part of, like, somebody is clairsentience. You pick up on people's vibration. You pick up on their energy. You can tell when they've been bullied. You can tell that something with them is not normal. Like they have been drinking because they're under some kind of pressure to do something to you behind your back without your knowledge. You are aware of all of that because fire would dehydrate water. It would evaporate water, right? And so because you're such a creative spirit, these energies know that you're very creative. And so, but you have also these, their fire is low, their like inspiration, motivation is low, and so these energies kind of feed off of your motivation and your inspiration. They're not giving you anything unless money is involved, so they're not offering to do something for you unless money is involved. It's very selfish and it's very transactional, and so Source is saying that's why you're protecting what you're creating. You are protecting what you're creating, knowing full well what they've done, these energies behind your back. You are protecting what you created. So you can send out prayers that the one that was bullied has an opportunity to increase their wealth. These are family members, by the way, just so we're crystal clear. You can send out message that they get blessed with the financial resources for them to move, but the money won't be coming from you. You're just sending out prayers, and that's very generous of you to do. Yeah, that's what you're all sweethearts, right? So that you can stay focused. This is the this is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so that you're not caught in, like I said, their karmic cycle at all. That's what I'm saying. So it's to say, because you're not going back. This is the 10. Yeah, this is the 10, and this is a Knight. Yeah. Yeah, you're free from those energies. You're free from those energies because you are aware. You are well aware. But you don't have to be heated. You don't have to be upset, because as a creator, source is giving you constant creative ideas to move forward. So you don't even have to sit in a space of overthinking something until your place of you're confused. Write it down, put it in the burning bowl. That's why you have so much fire here, because you're cleansing by fire, and you're just moving on. You just know that physically they're not getting anything from you. Nothing physically. They don't have access to touching you, being in your presence, none of those things. Absolutely no access to you in that way. Yep. So you and somebody, and that's where you're praying for them, because they are also a hermit too, and they will thrive in hermit mode. Here's what's interesting with you and this family member, that both of you all have been bullied, and this is where the grace is extended. That both of you all have been bullied. That's what you have in common. You all have been bullied, so you get it, you understand, but you are not an enabler. You are not an enabler, right? So again, you're praying for people who have been bullied, but you're not enabling, them to not. You're actually inspiring them to, hey, get away from the bullies. Get away from the bullies. But yeah, you're not giving them any financial anything. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. We're closing this out, so hopefully that's crystal clear to you all. That's going to help you. It can be kind of complicated when you got to look at the devil in the details of a situation. So let me see what else we got. We're going to close this out. Let's see. Cancers. Let's see. So your intuition is on point. But when you're talking about karmics and you're dealing with one who is egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, the bully and the bullied, in order for you to help the bullied, especially if you can relate to being bullied or being forced or whatever, coerced, threatened, lied to, physically harmed, or your life could be in danger, you have to be the one that has to be creative in your way of thinking, because in the past, when you physically given things to the bullied, the bully took it from them. They physically took it from them. So everything you've given them, so they can't, they've taken it from them. So, and I feel like somebody can really, really relate to that. Somebody can really relate to that. So that's where prayer comes in, right? So I do see you being successful. Yep, I do see you being successful. Yeah. Of helping to inspire people to know that they are the prize, to know their worth, know their value, and that they shouldn't be treated a certain way. So you're helping to inspire someone to come out of that that lamenting over something. So you don't have to lament. They don't have to lament. They can move on. You can move on away from the bully. Leave the bully to his own devices, because they're cowards anyway. So leave them to their own devices. So yeah, because somebody right now feels like they are chained to this energy, and every single day you're praying for, they feel like they're chained to these two energies. Like, okay, I'm feel burned out, I'm confused, I'm lamenting, I don't want to be in this space, but can't financially move on. Looking, so every time you talk to them, you're giving them ideas, just trying to keep them staying focused. But again, money wise, you're not giving them anything. These energies have already taken everything from them, so that these energies can be the bullied can be dependent upon. That's something that somebody can relate to. So yeah, justice is in your favor. Justice is in their favor as well. So like I said, every time you have conversations with them, you may be giving them ideas and how they can grow their money. But these energies, karmic energies, misery loves company. Misery loves company. And there's people who are all too familiar with these types of energies. So yeah, so you're creating a new legacy of just empowering people to go out and just, hey, if you want to build a legacy, you're gonna have to work for it to grow your money, not just wait for something. So Tower, here it is. The Tower is going to fall on those energies. You are divinely protected. You have nothing to worry about. But yeah, so you and somebody, that's what you all have in common, is both of you all are hermits. Yeah. And so they too are getting to their throne. So yeah, so I do see you being very successful, because the light has been shown on that. But yeah, you're not physically giving them anything. You're giving them advice. Your time is money. So that's what you're giving them. And you're being very generous with that, giving them ideas of keeping things close to the cuff. When it's time for them to go, they have enough saved up, they just leave. Just leave the situation. They don't have to wait for some big, whatever. And if that means they got to leave, physically leave everything they have to get away from the bully or the abuser, because that's what this is right here, they can literally leave free and clear with the clothes on their back, because they already have, money saved up, and they can go. Yeah. So they bought into some kind of a fairy tale that ended up being a nightmare for them, which I feel like you all know all too well. So that's what this is here. So yeah, they went on some kind of a quest for some information, and just people were just ruthless with them. Took everything they had from them, just all they had was the clothes on their back. So source is saying somebody has survived this. Looking at your cards here, somebody has survived this where you've had to really seriously get it out of the mud. So this is the journey that they're on as well. And so that makes them, like I said before, that it's something they're going to be more inspired to have their own space, so that they can be in hermit mode when they want to be, so that they can be inspired to create. Yeah. Here's a temperance card. Yeah. So again, the temperance card came out twice. So yeah, so both of you all have guardian angels. You and somebody have guardian angels, yeah. Here's the 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah. To help you all to learn how to cover yourselves. To learn how to cover yourselves. Yeah. So here we have the 10 of Cups here. Yeah, so I do see a community of energies. Like I said, that people see people lamenting, but also I see a community of people helping you to help them to share, creative ideas of how to, move. How to move when they're ready to move. And also for you if you need to too. People who are also hermits. So the hermit community. I could say the hermit community. The hermit community, yeah. So people who know people who can help people to move when they need to move and be in hermit mode and create. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and close out this reading. Let's go ahead and close out this reading. Let's go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and close this out. Wealth. Keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. And so, yeah, time to set higher goals here, because the scales from your eyes have been removed. Scales from your eyes have been removed. Continue inspiring people who don't have the financial means to be in hermit mode to because they have everything taken from them, right? Whoever it is. So whatever platform you're using, that's how you all are teaching people how to be more frugal, not to go out and spend everything that they have, so that when they want they want to have the ability to be in hermit mode without being hovered over or bullied or everything taken from them. You're empowering people to learn how to be very frugal with their resources. Very frugal with their resources. So you have a lot of bright ideas that you're going to help somebody with. Here we have investments, invest wisely, and then also gift. Use opportunities that arise. Yep, so perfect fit. You're meant to be here. Wherever you are, you're meant to be here. You're constantly winning. Yeah, hashtag winning. Don't spend everything at once. Some kind of wins are coming through for you. And we also have wellness, so live a healthier lifestyle and moving up to the next level. So yeah, you'll be able to help somebody, like I said, but you're helping them to be more mentally disciplined, because even if you had a stack of money to give someone who is in survival mode, because that's what this is here, they are so conditioned to give it to abusers, they'll just end up giving it to the abuser and staying in that, because again, they've just been, they're scared. They're afraid. They're afraid of their abuser. So you're not going to go somewhere and kick down doors cussing people out, because that's exactly what these energies want you to do, not when you're a prayer warrior. So here we have mind power. Yep, mind power. They've already made people believe that you were an aggressor, so that people will be watching you, waiting for you to do something to have you locked up, incarcerated, whatever, somewhere. Would you know that's not who you are? Like I said, I got to remind you all constantly that you all really are sweethearts. It's just keeping these types of energies away from you. Keeping these energies away from you. These energies will literally do anything for money. Anything for money. Bully. If they couldn't bully you, they definitely bullying someone that you love. So Source is saying, keep your vibrations high. No problem. So you're not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch your imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. So exactly as you are, a deeper world, whatever you wish. When you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel peace. The world responds to you. So raise the bar. Simplify life in the beginning. And then also starlight. Starlight. Yeah. Keep these angry, low vibrating, bullying, this bad temper energies physically away from you, because you're seeing something. You're seeing something. Somebody went on a quest to ask questions about money and about some kind of legacy or inheritance, and something happened to them. Something happened to them. And you can tell when you talk to people. But so Source is saying the investment that you're making is through prayer and helping them. So it's whoever it is, I don't know who it is that you're helping, but you're really helping someone out of that mentality. It's like a mental prison that they're in of, I got to give everything over to the abuser, right? So that's what I see for you all. If this has been helpful, drop a comment below. But this is the new you. This is part of your new journey and your psychic abilities. You're really able to pick up on energies who people have bullied money, taken things away from them. And that's how you all are teaching people how to save what they have, keep their information and knowledge close to the cuff, so that they can afford a life where they can go into hermit mode unapologetically without having to go here, there, depend on this energy, that, where they're being constantly bullied. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful, Cancers. I think that's it. Hold on, we got a few more cards here. Let me see. Any final messages, Source? Any final messages for my Cancers? Any final messages? Any final messages? Yeah, any final messages? You're divinely protected. You're divinely protected as you just continue to share information. People, you have their ears. You have their ears. So if you tell them, hey, if you get money, don't share it. If you get money, hold on to it. Whatever. If you get this, hold on to it. Protect your energy or whatever. They'll hear you. They will hear you loud and clear. They will hear you loud and clear. So connect with fire. Connect with fire. Connect with fire. Somebody is dealing with two very abusive exes, very volatile exes. It could be one family member, and another one could be someone you were married to or in business with in one way, shape or another. So hold your vision. Hold your vision. So yeah, hold your vision. Yeah. Somebody is dealing with a very volatile sibling, and the sibling is in a relationship with someone's ex. That's what this is. Volatile sibling, and the sibling is in relationship with someone, either your ex or someone in your family's ex. And so they're already in a karmic relationship as it is. They're already dealing with some unresolved issues as it is. And so there's a younger person who's involved in this that's being bullied. And so you're trying to help them to get away from this karmic couple. Whoever this karmic couple is, whether they same sex, opposite sex, or whatever, but they're both masking something. They're both masking, actually, their sexuality. That's what they're masking. And so that's where the real rage and anger and frustration comes from. So I could be talking to somebody who is very out and very, let's say, honest with whatever your past has been, with you, what you are now. Maybe you dated same sex in the past. Maybe you date opposite sex now. Whatever your situation is, you're very open and honest, right? So you're not caught in that kind of a unresolved karmic whatever situation. You could have dated other people in the past, whatever your situation was. Somebody has resolved something in their spirit. That's how you were able to make it to Light High Priestess. And so that's why you're divinely protected. So people are now realizing that they jump to conclusions about you based on these people who are masking their sexuality because they have something unresolved in their spirit. They're taking it out on someone that you love, and you recognize what somebody in survival mode looks like. You recognize what that looks like. They've taken everything from this energy and wants this energy to get it out of the mud. But while they're trying to get it out of the mud, they're taking everything from them. So that's where prayer warrior. That's what the tower. This is what the tower card is. Prayer warrior. It's a total recall of some things for you to help them. So this is your sources giving you an assignment for loved ones who are in survival mode, to teach them in your way how to get to hermit mode, away from all of that, so that they can process their thoughts and they can create, the life that they want for themselves. And so sources definitely send help to you to help you as well, to help them. So that's what I have for you. See you all in the next video. Hopefully this is helpful, and that's it. So all of your relationships are harmonious. All of your relationships are harmonious. So your prayers have already been answered. It's already been answered. All right. Bye.